Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Thanks for joining me. Today we're doing a Killer Sudoku at the expert level on my iPad. I'll go through the rules of Sudoku, how the Killer Sudoku changes the Sudoku, and then we'll get on to solving it. Alright, for Sudoku, there are 9 rows, 9 columns, and 9 boxes. In each of the rows, columns, and boxes, we need the numbers 1 through 9. Now, what we have now is cages. So the cages have a number in the top left-hand corner. The number in that cage has to add up to that number using non-same numbers. So say, for example, if I didn't have the rules of the Sudoku rules, this 14 couldn't be 7 and 7. It has to be either 8 and 6 or 9 and 5. Alright, so that's the rules. Let's see how we go in solving this. Alright, so for one thing that I didn't say that isn't necessarily a rule, but it comes in handy, is that 1 through 9 adds up to 45. So why that's important is these two boxes here have full cages everywhere except for that one cell there. So if I add up all these boxes, I will find out how far I'm short of 90, and that'll be the number. So 17 plus 15 is 32, 45, 56, 67, 65, so 85. So that should be a 5 to get it to 90 if I've added up correctly, right? So that's why that rule, or not rule, that little idea helps us. Okay, so there's a 6 there, might as well take that. Okay, so we've got 2 that are out, so let's do that. 10 plus 6 is 16, 24, 35, so these two are going to add up to 10. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 5. So 1 is going to be here or here. Which would mean that it'd end up at 9. And that would end up at 2 and a 9. So we'll leave that for the moment. Okay, 10, 17, 16, 9. So 4 can be 1 and 3 only. So 1 and 3 here. Okay, so it's 11. 16 minus 5 is 11. So 11 plus 15 is 26, 30. So this is actually going to be 15. Just check that. So 11, 15, 30. So if this is 15, 6 would have to be here, because 2 and 1's the only number, so this would be 6 and 9. So let's put it in, 6 and 9. All right, and this is what I'm continually testing, just to see what I can do and all that sort of stuff, right? So this is either going to be a 3 and 8 or a 4 and 7 now. Well, it can't be a 3 and 8, so this is 4 and 7. So this is going to be 8, 2 and 5 in here. Okay. Because we've got this 9 now, I know that 18 minus 9 is 9. So 9 plus 11 is 20, 30, 44. 44 from 45 is 1. So that's going to be a 1. To get to that number there is going to be a 6, because that adds up to 7. So I've got another one here that flows over. So this is going to be more than 45. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 13 is 36. So this is going to be a 9. To get to 17, that's got to be an 8. By the way, this is 1 and 2, so this has got to be a 3, leaving this to be a 1, because a 1 can't be there. 1 now is going to be in here, so that can't be 1, so that's a 3, leaving this to be a 1 here. Now, working up here, this can't be a 3 anymore, so this is a 1, leaving this to be a 3. 1 comes across here, 1 comes across here, so 1 is going to be one of these. Can't be that 1, so 1 is either going to be here or here. It's interesting, because this is a 2, 3, this can't be a... So 1, 2, 3 are there. I need 1, 2, 3 or 4, so the only number that can be is a 4, leaving this to be a 1. Okay, across these two boxes, which will add up to 90, I've got a spare cage there. So 14, 15, 20, 44, 57, 68. No, that's not right. So 7, 21, 45, 50, 63, 74, 82. So 82 from 90 is 8, leaving this to be 6 because that's what adds up to 14. Alright, so 1, 2, so this now we know can't be a 6 and 7 and can't be an 8 and 5, so this is 9 and 4, 1 and 2, so this here is going to be 7 and 5. Okay. So if that's 7 and 5, 5 can't be here, 5 can't be here, so that's a 5 there, leaving this to be 2 and 8 still, which makes sense. 2's up the top there, so 2 is going to be here. So if that's 2, 3 is going to be here. So I'm just checking my logic here. So 2 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 3 is there. So that's 2, 3, so that's going to be a 9. So over here is going to be 5 and 7. Well, that can't be a 7 because that'd be a 1 and that's a 1 there. So that's going to be a 5. This is going to be a 7. This will be a 3. Alright, 3 can't be here. I need a 3 in this box here. So 3, leaving this to be the 2. Alright, so 2 is going to come up here because it can't be in that. Because I've got a 9 and 4, that can't be 9 and 4 there. But it can be 8 and 5 or 7 and 6. 3, 6, so this is 1 and 9 here. Because 2 and 8 can't be there, 3 and 7 can't be there, 6 and 4. So that's a 1 and 9. So 11 plus 18 is 29 plus 4 is 34. So this is going to be 11. Alright, so that means this number and this number is the same. 8 and 4 there. Alright, so if this is, can be 5 and 7, can't it? 7 can be there. Well, this is 9 and 4, so this can't be 8 and 4 or 9 and 3. So this is 5 and 7. So 5 and 7 there. I need a 7. If this is 5, 7, I need a 7. So that must be a 7, leaving this to be the 4. Okay. So 5 and 7, 6, 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there. So 1, 2. So 8. So this is 2 and 7 somewhere there. 7 and 4 works, so 2 and 9, 3, 8, so this is 7 and 4, which means this has got to be 8 and 5, which means that can't be 8 and 5, so that's 9 and 4, so if that's 7 and 4, that has to be the 4, leaving this to be the 7. Okay, so that's alright. So 4 and 7, so this is going to be 8 and 5, so 8 comes down here, 8 comes down here, that can't be 8 and 2, so that's an 8 there. 8 and 5, 1, 2, so 2 and 9 works, but that's 9 and 1, so 2 is going to be here, 3, 4, 5, so if that's a 2, 5, so 2, 5, that can't be a 5, so that's a 5 there. The reason it can't be a 5 is 8 and 2 is 10, 5 can't be in a 10, so working our way down here, so that's the only place a 5 can go. No, it's not. Okay, so what did I do wrong? Oh, it's 8 and 5 up here. Muppet. Alright, so 5 can't be there, so that's a 5, leaving this to be a 6. Oh, sometimes I do question how good my memory is. So this is going to be a 7, 2 and 7 here. That means this has got to be a 3. This puzzle's going to frustrate me because that was a shocking mistake. 3 can be here or here. 6 4, 5. So 2 and 9 can be here, or 3 and 8. Well, no, 3 can't be there, 3 can't be there. So 3 comes across here, 3 comes across here, can't be there. So that's a 3 there. So 8 can't be here, so 8 can be one of these two. So that means that 8 and 3 is here. 2 and 9 are here. Which means this is going to be can't be a 6, so this is a 6, leaving this to be an 8. Alright, so 5 and 6 can't be there, 5, so this is a 7, leaving 5 can't be here, so that's a 5, leaving this to be a 4. Still angry, just calling that out. 2 is going to be here, so this has got to be a 2, leaving this to be a 9, and that's because of this 5 here. 8 can't be here, so that's the 5, leaving this to be the 8. 8 can't be here, so that's an 8 there, leaving this to be the 5. Need a 9 in this column, the row even, 9's there. So 1, 2, 2, 16, 18, so that's got to be a 6. Okay. 2 and 7 there. 9 and 4, 1, 2, 7. Alright. Still don't know that. 8, 3, so 9, 1. 9, 1 there. 8 can be, so this is 8 and 7. So 7 can't be in that row. 7 can be here or here. 7 cannot be there. So because the 4 is there. So 4 can't be here. So that can't be a 4 and 7. So 4 comes across here. That can't be a 4 and 7 here. 4 comes down here and down here. So that's a 4. Alright. Sounded convincing, didn't it? Because I've made that, I need a 7 in this column. Can't be there. That's got to be a 7 there. Alright, remember this is 7 and 2. 7, 2. Okay. So 2. 9 comes down here, 9 comes down here, so that's a 9, leaving this to be a 2. 3 and 8 are there, so 3 and 8. This is 3 and 8, and 8 in there, so this has got to be the 8, leaving this to be the 3. 3 finishes off this column. 8 comes across here, so that's an 8 there, because I need that in the 15, so 7 there. This is going to be 1 and 9. 1 can't be there, so that's, oh no, 9 going to be here, so 9's there, that's a 1. Nearly made another mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 is there. What I don't have is a 1. So 1 and 2, 2 and 5, alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's an 8, leaving this to be the 2. 2 still up there with the 1. 7 can't be here anymore, so that's a 7, leaving this to be the 5. Alright, so 7 comes up here, 7 comes across here, so that's a 7, leaving this to be the 2. 9 and 4, 4 comes up here, so this is a 4, leaving this to be a 9. 2 can't be here because of that, so 1, 2, 4 can't be here, so that's a 9 and a 4. Alright, 9 comes down here, 9 comes down here, 9 comes across here, so that's a 9 and a 1. 1 comes across here, so that's a 1. That adds up to 12, so that's a 6. 6 comes down here, so that's a 6 there. 1, 2, so 2 can't be there. That adds up to 12, so it must be a 5. Alright, one mistake, horrible mistake, not thrilled, but the puzzle's done. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.